What's up, my fellow fitness freaks, and welcome to this stretching video. We'll be stretching our legs. So let's get right into that. I want you to start up here in a wide-legged forward fold. You don't have to touch the ground here. You could, if you have trouble getting to the ground, you could use a yoga block, right? Always very handy to put your hands on there, and then you just hold it like that. But yeah, yoga block optional. And yeah, you're here. And then shuffle your feet a little bit further apart if you can. And then bend one leg and the other, right? Keep switching. One leg and the other, ever so slightly. Starting with some easy peasy stretches. Bop, bop, bop. Now, let's get all the way down, and I want you to try to keep the sole of that foot here flat on the floor. If you cannot do that, then you might want to come back here and push to the front, right? You could stretch here, this is totally fine. Rather be back here than be on your tippy toes, right? And then you're down here. On that side, you could bounce a little bit, point that foot, bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. You could pet your cat a little bit, and then we switch. Other side, the same thing here. Keep that foot flat on the floor if you can. If not, hands behind you and push to the front. And up into the middle again. We bend and extend, bend and extend, and try to keep your back as straight as you can here. Up. Once more, bend, extend, all the way down. If you can do that hands-free, great. Over to the other side. Dip. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And back to the middle. Now, let's get into a down dog. We start out easy for that, right? We start out in a tabletop position here. So your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Then I want you to tuck the toes. Then you come up and you're in this like weird position here that's like not a down dog and not a bear plank. And the first thing you want to do is align arms and back, right? This is the first step. And if this is easy, then you could think about extending your legs and bringing your heels down. But if you're here and you struggle to align arms and back, maybe take a video of yourself where you have a rounded back or you're here, then just stick with that. Stick with trying to get arms and back straight and aligned and keep those legs bent. This is totally fine. But well, if you can, extend the legs and push the heels down as far as you can. If that's all the way down or not, doesn't really matter here. And breathe and feel that stretch in your back body. Now we come down onto the mat again, into that tabletop position, and up into your down dog, whatever version of a down dog you're doing. And back down and back up. Very nice. Once more. Down and up. Now I want you to bring one foot to the front. The back leg is straight, the front leg is bent here, as you can see. And you really want to feel a stretch in your outer thigh here a little bit, maybe in your hamstring. So good. Now walk your hands in a little bit until you can extend that leg, right? Until you can extend that leg. Again, you could help yourself also with a yoga block here to keep your back fairly straight. Up to you. And hold that, right? Don't like turn outwards or something. Try to keep your hips facing, your hip bones in a line, right? So your feet are facing that way and you're not turning back. Now we're turning into that forward fold again, all the way back. Bend one leg And then the other end. As we're not that far apart this time, this might be tricky. So you can always have your hands anywhere to help you here. Bap. Bap. Turn your feet. Turn your feet so we're facing the other way now, right? Hold that in again, don't turn out here. I want your feet to face in the same direction and your hip bones to be square. Let's move a little to not annoy Mousy. I mean, you don't have to if your cat is not there. Then bend the front leg and bring your hands a little bit to the front. So you're in this position with the front leg bent, the back leg straight. And then back into your vision of a down dog. So good. And come down, shake it out. And then I want you to stretch your inner thighs in a frog pose. So come into this kneeling position. I'm showing you from the back a little bit so you see that a little bit better. Then open your legs, right? Open your legs, hands down. Try to have your back slightly arched, not rounded at least. Then untuck the toes and sit down here if you can. If you have trouble with that, yoga block is a great helper as well. You can sit on that yoga block and you could be here and still feel the stretch in your inner thighs. And now let's do some frog rock. So we're rocking back and forth here, up, to open further and to feel that stretch in our inner thighs. Now stay at the point where your knees and your hips kind of like would be in a straight line if you'd be all the way down. You're probably not, I'm not. If you are, congrats, you're super flexible. And here, if you want to, let's do a few bum isolations. I do have tutorials on how to do that, so if you want to learn how to do that, yeah, check out my bum isolation tutorials. If you want to, onto your forearms to intensify that a little bit. And again, isolate, isolate, bap, 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 bap. Shake it out. Come up. Pet your cat. Such a cutie. Oh. Yes. And that's it for today. A quick, easy leg flexibility flow that everyone can follow along to. I hope you did like it. If you did, don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, to check out my other socials. And yeah, I'll be seeing you on the next one. You're so beautiful. Quality time with Mousy, right?